My friend stole / robbed some money from me. In fact, we're gonna call her Sneaky Sally. Whatever, and this particular night we were going out, don't remember where, this was back when I was in uni. We were all going out somewhere to an event and she was there. And can you imagine that when we were all getting ready to go out, this girl offered to do my lashes. Like, everything was good vibes, we were vibing, all sweet, nice, whatever. And after we'd finished on our night out, obviously it was early hours, we went to a Tesco's looking for food. So yeah, we picked up the items that we wanted, we went to the self-checkout, I went to my till, everyone else went to their own till, also I thought, and then I paid for my items with my card. Anyway, we ended up going back to one of my friend's house afterwards. We went to one of the bedrooms and we ended up like conking out, like we all fell asleep. And from what I remember, Sneaky Sally was sleeping on the floor. And when I woke up, I noticed that Sneaky Sally wasn't there. So she had left before any of us had woken up. Everyone else was still in the room. I think 2 of the girls were still sleeping, 1 of the girls was awake. But she had basically left. She was the only one that had left the room. She hadn't said nothing to anyone, but she had left the room. So I'm grabbing my things to leave, and I noticed as I'm leaving that not only has Sneaky Sally just left the room, she's actually left the whole house. Like, she's not in the house at all, she's just gone. And as I'm driving back home, I noticed my petrol is quite low, so I stop at a petrol station that was literally just up the road from where I was staying. Now when I get to the front of the queue, the guy's like, oh, it's X amount of money, can't remember how much I put in. And then I'm going in my bag looking for my card. I literally had to call one of my friends to like help me make the payment, like over the counter. Like, it was a whole hot mess. And when I come out of the petrol station, I'm literally asking my friend, can you please check like if I've left my bank card? So I'm literally thinking like, what's happened to my card? Like, honestly, where the hell is it? Now I don't know why, I think this was God, but something told me to just check my online banking, to check my bank account. So I go on my phone and I look in my account. Please tell me why £300 cash was withdrawn from my account that morning. So they froze the card so that like no more money could be taken out, and they said because it's a fraud investigation that they'll refund the money straight away, and obviously as long as it is fraud, they'll make sure I won't have to like obviously send any money back. So I asked them like which cash point this money was taken out from, and they tell me the name of the cash point and where it is, and that cash point was located on my uni campus. Now I know it was Sneaky Sally at this point because she was standing behind me when we were at the Tesco's and I was paying with my card. She decided to be the only one, I think, that was sleeping on the floor. She was the only one that left the room in the early hours and didn't say anything to anyone, and all of a sudden my bank card's missing.
Yeah, so yeah, that's absolutely unbelievable. This friend, you know, if you're really a true friend, why would you actually even, you know, begin to think about stealing money from a friend? And you know, the traces that this friend allegedly left behind are quite, you know, she shouldn't have done that because it's really easy to identify it was her. You know, straight after that, this woman thought it was her. So, you know, they're all at the sleepover, they've had a boozy night out, and they're all staying around this friend's house. And obviously, this one girl obviously wanted to stay on the floor for whatever reason. And you know, normally when you go to someone's house, I mean, you know, after you've had, you know, a boozy, eventful night out, you don't, you know, dip in the morning whilst everyone's still asleep, because that just looks, one, suspicious, unless you've already told them that you were planning to do that, which, according to this woman, probably that wasn't the case. So if you just dip straight away with not no one knowing, you know, in the early hours of the morning, say 7, 8 o'clock, it does look very suspicious, I can't lie.